This is Jimmy with To the Top Crane. So I'm in a facility where they have camera restrictions. So I thought I would set the camera up where you guys can see the computer. You'll be able to see this screen and then this screen, a little bit of it. I've got it kind of rotated out of the way so you can see the weights. But this is my camera view of my winch. So you should be able to see some of that. But what you'll be able to see when we're making our pick is this is our max weight capacity right here for the way we're configured. We've got 79,000 pounds of counterweight, 71.9 feet of boom. Right now we're sitting at a 62.2 degree boom angle, but we just set up. We're waiting for these guys to get their stuff going so we can make our pick. And right now we're at a 28.5 foot radius. So what that means is the hook is 28.5 feet from the center of the ring gear or the turntable on the crane, the center of rotation. And then on this indicator here, this shows one that our outriggers are all the way out. And then also if you see this dot right here inside this kind of rectangle, that will move as I rotate. So I'm gonna swing left a little bit. And that just shows where you're at over the carrier. So that little dot should start moving left. There it goes. And then it's going to go left again to let us know we're straight over the side. Okay, so right there we're pretty much straight over the driver's side of the carrier. You should be able to see what I'm doing, everything I'm doing right here on this screen. We're going to start our pick here. We're going to get some weight on it. They still got some chains holding it to the truck. Probably get about 50,000 of it. I'll start pulling chains. Okay, so you can see right here my radius changed a little bit, and that was even booming up some and cabling up. I'll have some boom deflection and some chassis deflection with this much weight, so I gotta try to boom up to compensate for that. So right there, got about 37 on it. Right now I'm not even cabling up, I'm just booming up. Okay, now I'm going to start cabling up a little bit. Still got one chain hooked up over here, it looks like.
Well, I got two on the other side. How much you got?
I got 72,000. They're running after some tag lines. We're going to have to go over the top of my boom dolly with this and set it down on the ground behind me. Okay, they got their tag lines hooked up to it. Okay, so we're coming up. Right there we got about 76. Back to our 25, a little over 25 foot radius. One end is starting to come off the trailer. Boom up a little bit. Okay, right there we got 100,000, 101. if you can see the shaking on camera. But it does, when I'm trying to be real gentle with it, it does kind of shake around a little bit. We're going to go around the back side of the crane and over the top of the dolly. And in typical fashion, with transferring weight like this from one side of the crane to the other, the crane may make noise. I know I said that on the big propane tank and it never happened, but just kind of preparing you guys, really preparing myself for it, because it does kind of freak you out when it happens. I've had people ask me, like, how do you stay so calm when you know that's, you know, when it's making noise and doing that? I get nervous every time I make a big pick like this, just because there is, when something does go wrong, it goes really wrong. But staying calm inside a crane is pretty important. Over my dolly. I got one end of it over the dolly. I'm booming down just to get it away from the bridge that's on the dolly. The other end is still over the dolly, and here in a second I'll start cabling down. Now we're almost clear of the boom dolly. Swinging. We're going to set it down 31.1 feet away from me, and I've got a lot of chassis deflection and boom deflection, so I'm going to watch that radius when we come off of this, like when we set it down and cut it loose, and then I will know what radius I need to be at to pick it straight back up off the ground. So I'll remember that number, and then when I go back to pick it back up, I'll put the boom right at that radius, or the hook right at that radius, and then when I cable up with it, it'll come straight off the ground. Okay, I need to see if they need to put some wood under it or anything. It doesn't look like it. Looks like they're good. So, if you watch this number, it's going to change as I take the weight off. It's going to get smaller. And that's how much boom deflection and chassis deflection is in the crane. So 28.7 is the number we need to remember. And put the hook right there when we go to pick it up, and it'll come straight up. Alright, boys and girls, we're taking picking up this piece to load it on the truck. We got 99,400 for a total gross, 99,400 pounds. Back in the truck under it, and then I will boom up or boom down and adjust accordingly to set this piece on for them. wish I could show you guys this. You guys would probably enjoy seeing it. Actually, that's what we're picking up. Just a big stack of pipes all attached on a shaft.
there it is.